Yes, beloved viewers, I'm so sorry about that. We had some technical issue, and yeah, our live stream just kicked us off. Obviously, that's one of those things that we know we're dealing with. When you're touching the strings, when you're hitting, I need to take my stress release widget because I was like, what's going on? But obviously, it's because we are touching some spiritual elements that are very important for us to understand. So suddenly we come from excellent connection to just being offline. These are the things that we sometimes deal with before we even go live, and most of you don't understand. You're like, yeah, you guys are starting late. It is not really because we want to start late. It's just because we are dealing with topics with a small team, but we're dealing with topics that are sometimes it takes a bigger team to deal with. But we just want to bring things that are how can I say? We don't want to bring neutralos. We don't want to bring useless. We don't want to bring useless things to you. We want to bring things that are good and precious. So there's a story that we're going to end with tonight. It's a very interesting story, but I don't like to end on this note, but that's what it is. What it is, because we are running out of time anyway. How many of you, by showing of hands, knows who Savanah Hernandez is? She is a journalist, but showing of hand in the chat. She's a journalist. Let me maybe see if I can show my hand in the chat. By showing of hand, we know Savanah. Wait, can I not show a hand in the chat? Production, can I not show a hand in the chat? Showing my hand like this too. No? I just did showing of hands in the chat. So the story of Savanah is a very peculiar story. It's about really somebody who present themselves as not violent. And production, let's swap them. Let's play video cut 6 and then we'll play 9 after that. Let's do 6 first. Because 6 shows us what the person's supposed to look like. Go ahead.
Minnesota angry man, and he's using his newfound fame to encourage others to stand up for community too. Ahead of nationwide strikes and protests tomorrow, we asked Chris if he had any words of wisdom to share, and here's what he had to say.
We need some peace and harmony in our state and across our country. We've been dealing with enough tyranny.
The same
We're
guy is
done
on the
with
side.
that. We need some peace,
Being
love, and
aggressive
harmony.
right after.
Please come out. Please show up. Get off that couch. If I can do it, you can do it. We can march. We can dance. We can sing. We can hug it out. We can swear at the sky.
From the couch to the streets, what a rallying cry there. Love to hear it.
From the couch to the streets. So they went from the couch to the streets to this next video that we're going to show you. And I'm going to just be talking through it so that I give you a context of what's going on here. So Savanah Hernandez, she's a TP USA, conservative blogger, vlogger, journalist, whatever. So she went to film what's going on. Excuse me. Yes, so she went on this anti-ICE protest where people were protesting, right? And here you can literally see what is happening to her by this young girl. Put the volume up just a little bit. You can hear the whistle in our ear simply because she's conservative, simply because she's standing there filming. They surrounded her. There's a video that she showed the father, because this became a big deal in the US, went viral and went into courts now. There's a video that showed the father telling her to go and do that whistle in her ear. You listen, you see how aggressive she got. And they attacked her, they beat her up, they pushed her, they shoved her, and something happened where she needed to defend herself, because now the mother of the girl said, "You're touching my daughter." So the mother of the girl want to beat her up. The father came, poof. You see what the father did? He attacked her aggressively. And this is the same man we just saw on the mainstream media saying, we're urging people to come peacefully, to come, let's let our voice be heard, get off the couch. If I can do it, so can you. Peacefully. And the media will tell you it was a peaceful protest, like the Black Lives Matter protest that we saw happening in the US, where they're burning the whole city down almost. The media will keep telling you it's a peaceful protest. When you meet people like this, and I cannot say these are people that don't know God, because some of them do know God. But this is the people who have been brainwashed with a perspective that is incorrect. And now they are moving, they made it their truth, so now they are moving based on of information that is not true. When the scripture says you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free, what scripture is that, production? You remember? You shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And the Bible then tells us, my people perish for lack of wisdom. And what's happening to her right now is exactly what we have to stand against. Because this is another story of having to have the right information. Words are easy, actions tell the truth. You can say everything you want, but your actions is what people are looking for. Don't let the internet play you. Don't let the internet play you. Watch, think, discern. Watch, think, discern. Don't just jump into cahoots with the manipulation of the socialist media. Don't do that, because I promise you, the whole truth is more sweeter than the lie. Even though the lie might take the elevator, the truth will take the stairs, but you always get to the top. Believe you me. Now, the question maybe that I have a statement, if you are the one watching right now, understand that you are not alone. Understand that you're not alone. You want to show me some scripture? Let's bring it on. John 8:31. To the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, if you hold to my teachings, you are really my disciples. Understand, beloved, is that God is not telling us to just hear his teachings and pick and choose which one we're going to run with. God is calling us to take his teaching and make them our own. Hold on to them. Walk with it. Walk with it. Then you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You must hold on his teaching, chew on them, let them come out of your nostrils, ears, and eyes, and let people around you be influenced. Next. Is that it? Amazing. Thank you so much for that scripture. Guys, we reached at the end of the show today. I'm so sorry for that short interaction. This is going to be a very, very short show, seems like, but it's because we started and then we had some technical issue and we had to restart again the stream. So thank you so much for being here. Let me just take a look at the chat. Oh, there was a previous chat, right? Oh my God. There's some points were made in the previous chat. Let's see if I can get to see it. If somebody can find it, that'll be great.